The film begins by introducing Ned Fleming, Bryan Cranston, a hardworking and conservative owner of a struggling printing company in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He is devoted to his family, which includes his loving wife, Barb, Megan Mullally, their teenage son, Scotty Griffin Gluck, and their daughter, Stephanie Zoe Deutsch, who is away at Stanford University. The Flemings share a close bond, and Ned takes pride in being a protective and supportive father. One day, during Ned's birthday celebration, Stephanie surprises the family with a video call. During the call, an unexpected interruption occurs when Laird Mayhew, James Franco, Stephanie's eccentric and tattooed boyfriend, walks into the frame. Laird's wild and unfiltered behavior shocks the Flemings, especially Ned, who immediately takes a dislike to him. Stephanie later invites her family to spend Christmas with her in California, where they will meet Laird in person. While Barb and Scotty are excited about the trip, Ned is apprehensive, already wary of Laird's influence on Stephanie. Despite his reservations, he agrees to go, determined to protect his daughter. When the Flemings arrive at Laird's sprawling high-tech estate in Silicon Valley, they are overwhelmed by the extravagance and chaos. Laird, a wealthy and unconventional tech entrepreneur, greets them with open arms but quickly proves to be just as brash and inappropriate as Ned feared. He speaks openly about personal topics, uses foul language liberally, and lacks any sense of social boundaries. Laird's eccentricity is amplified by his home, which features unusual amenities like a voice-controlled smart system named Justine, Kaylee Cuoco, and bizarre artwork. While Barb and Scotty are intrigued by Laird's charm and hospitality, Ned feels increasingly alienated and frustrated. As the visit continues, Laird tries his best to win over the Flemings, especially Ned. He organizes extravagant dinners, gifts the family personalized items, and goes out of his way to make them feel comfortable. However, his efforts often backfire, leading to a series of awkward and comedic situations. For instance, during one dinner, Laird presents the family with a framed print of Fleming's Christmas card that he tattooed on his back, an act meant to show his commitment to Stephanie, but one that only deepens Ned's discomfort. Laird's lack of traditional manners and his unapologetic lifestyle clash with Ned's conservative values. Ned becomes increasingly determined to expose Laird's flaws and prove that he is not suitable for Stephanie. At the same time, Laird confides in Ned about his plans to propose to Stephanie on Christmas Day. This revelation sends Ned into a panic as he feels Stephanie is too young to marry and that Laird is not the right man for her. The tension between Ned and Laird reaches a breaking point when Laird takes Ned on a tour of his property. During the tour, Laird reveals his plans to financially support Ned's struggling printing business as a gesture of goodwill. However, Ned interprets this as an insult and an attempt to undermine his role as the family provider. A heated argument ensues, and Ned accuses Laird of being reckless and irresponsible. Meanwhile, Stephanie begins to sense the growing conflict between her father and her boyfriend. She confronts both men, expressing her frustration with their inability to get along. Stephanie emphasizes her independence and insists that she is capable of making her own decisions. As Christmas approaches, Laird plans an elaborate proposal with the help of Scotty, who has grown fond of Laird and admires his creativity. However, the proposal is interrupted when Ned discovers Laird's intentions and tries to stop him. This leads to a chaotic series of events, including a malfunction with the smart system that results in a comical house-wide disaster. In the aftermath of the chaos, Laird and Ned have a heart-to-heart conversation. Laird admits his flaws and acknowledges that he is not perfect, but he assures Ned that he genuinely loves Stephanie and wants to make her happy. Ned, in turn, realizes that Laird's intentions are sincere and that his unconventional nature does not diminish his love for Stephanie. On Christmas morning, Laird gathers the Flemings and proposes to Stephanie in a heartfelt speech. To everyone's surprise, Stephanie declines, explaining that she is not ready for marriage yet, but still wants to continue her relationship with Laird. Laird accepts her decision with understanding and respect, further earning the approval of the Flemings. The film concludes with the Flemings and Laird coming together as a blended family. Ned accepts Laird as part of their lives, and Laird proves his commitment by helping the family's printing business transition to a successful online model. Despite their differences, the characters find common ground and learn to appreciate each other's unique qualities.